huge pep rally today, bringing a couple thousand students to Cleveland State University's gym, was a kickoff for kindness.
The St. Ignatius Wildcats know how to make good plays both on the field and off. They're standing against violence in the communities.
I live in the Glenville community. I hear and I see a lot of violence. I don't know if there's a night a week I don't hear some kind of police sirens going off or some gunshots going off, and I'm tired of it.
When I was young, my parents have always raised me up to value life and to value people. We should help our community to grow so that we can better the community next to us while our community is growing. And you see how our small cause in our community of St. Ignatius High School has spanned out through the city and it's starting to span out through the country.
Today we're here at Whitney Young Academy, speaking to some of their students on the importance of setting goals, character building, and most of all, reaching out against violence in the community. Service, for my sophomore service, I did urban community school. I worked with 5th graders and 3rd graders. The teacher most of the time assigned me to troubled students. Like I had that one kid that's in everybody's class, he's always talking. Smart young man he was, but he was that guy who wanted to show up because he wanted the attention. So I talked to him and found out what was going on at home with him. And this kid had been going through some things at home, that's why he wanted the attention. So, I mean, the service you get, you're helping somebody deeper than what you may see. I was just there to tutor this kid, help him get his work together. But I found out I ended up improving his home life.
I'm Christian Sanders. I grew up in this community of Glenville. I get my hair cut across the street. On behalf of St. Ignatius and our student body, I'd like to say congratulations on an excellent season. Look at this trophy and remember it as another step on your way to perfection. Thank you.
Thank you, the gentlemen of St. Ignatius High School. What's that say about them?
It's no point, it's no reason for me to have to be somebody to enter their life. I don't know if any of you guys seen the video of Justin Weinmiller being beat or even the tragedy in Chicago. I saw that when it was shown on CNN. There was people standing around and laughing. What's funny about seeing somebody in pain? I don't get it. I personally I don't get any humor for seeing somebody in pain. But I mean, and it's all over madness. It's dumb stuff that you can talk about, even if it's something that needs to be talked about. Half the violence that goes on is stuff that shouldn't even exist, just childish games that grown people play. In the court of law, we're grown right now. Every single one of us will go to jail as an adult, and we need to realize that we need to take responsibility for our actions and act as who we are, and as the adults that we are, and the future adults that we will be. We came here to talk to the senior class, some 8th graders, and we're also presenting to the juniors on the importance of setting goals, finding out what they want to do, always looking forward to a goal, and as well as the importance of stopping this violence in the community. There's been a lot of atrocious events in a lot of communities around America where teenagers and children are being killed and beaten, and it's all over senseless violence. And we're here trying to start a movement against that.
Christian Sanders, St. Ignatius.
In the 6th grade, I walked these same hallways you guys are walking. I was here at Whitney Young. I had a teacher named Ms. Amina who recommended me for a program. I put forth my best effort. She saw that I was doing work that other guys weren't doing and that I could exceed on another level. So she recommended for this program. And that program led me to St. Ignatius High School, which led me here to you guys today. So that's the ripple effect right there. She threw something out for one of her students who she saw exceptional. And now that student is giving back to the same school that he came from. I don't have the best GPA. I got down. But when you get down, you guys gotta remember that you have to pull yourself back up. And you can't let anybody tell you can't do something. A couple years ago on the football team, so me and some of the guys were talking. And I was like, yeah, I wanna be a doctor. And this guy was like, Sanders, we know your grades, dude. You struggle. You're not gonna be a doctor. As of right now, I've just applied to 3 colleges, all in either a pre-med program or an athletic training program. I'm going to be a doctor. That's my goal. That's what I'm gonna do. Don't let anybody tell you what you can't do. And don't let yourself tell you what you can't do. When I first got to Ignatius, this is why I struggled. I told myself I can't make it here. I can't stay here. I'm not gonna make it. But, as you see, I'm a senior at St. Ignatius High School. I was playing on a state championship football team. I can do anything I wanna do, because that's what I want to do. Realize that for yourself. If you want to be a singer, whether you want to be a doctor, if that's what you want to do, that's your goal. You get to your goal. But once you get to your goal, don't plateau. Don't stay flat. Once you get to your goal, keep rising up. you set more and more goals for yourself each year so that you have something to work forward to for the next year.
So guys, remember, the little small efforts that you can start in your community can change the world.
If we all stand up against these few individuals who make such a bad and negative influence in our communities, we can make an entirely different world out of this.
Other service I've done, my freshman year, I went on a mission trip to New Orleans, helped out with the cleanup after Katrina. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff everybody can do to get involved in the community and help out your community.